Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at how to find the pop reports for cards on PSA, Beckett, and SGC. So finding out the pop report on a card is pretty important because it lets you know how often that card was produced and how often it was graded. And the pop reports can give you a pretty good estimate based around that. Now, they aren't 100% accurate because people do crack cards. Cards are lost, they're stolen, and things like that. So it's not 100% accurate, but it gives you a good estimate on how many cards that have been graded by these companies and lets you know if the card was overproduced, underproduced, and where it's really at, especially for people that want to buy scarce cards and have scarce cards in their collection. So today I'll be showing you how to find the population across these three different grading companies. And for the example card, I'm going to be taking a look at the 1951 Bowman Willie Mays. So I picked up the Mays a while ago. Really awesome card. I got a PSA one of that card, but it'll be kind of interesting to see the population across the different platforms. So let's get started, and we're going to first look at PSA. So all you have to do is go to their website and click pop report, and then you can search PSA. So I'm going to do 1951 Mays Bowman. So describe the player, right? So right here it says 1951 Willie Mays at 305, which is the card. So let's click that. Awesome. So this takes you to the 1951 Bowman set, and over here you click pop and it's going to show that. Now you're going to have to go over here and type in the player name. So I'm going to do Mays, and you can see Willie Mays pops up over here. So what this tells me is all the information that you know about the population. There's been 1507 that have a grade. There's 184 right here that have a plus qualifier, which that means a card is like a 2.5, a 3.5, 4.5, things like that in between. And when you get this half of qualifier, the plus, it's when your card exhibits signs of a higher grade but gets a lower grade. So you see it pretty common with some newer cards is like an 8.5, or with vintage cards when they get like a 5.5, 4.5, or a 3.5. I actually have a Pete Rose 3.5, so it would be under this plus qualifier. Next thing is you have this Q, so that is a qualifier on a card itself. So that can be anything from like a print defect or a miscut or a stain. And you see this all the time on a lot of older cards where production values were significantly decreased. On newer cards, you don't really see the qualifiers as much besides, let's say, an OC for off-centered. But that's what that stands for. So you can see right here how it shows all the different information that you need to know. You can see that there's been 0 10s, only 8 9s, 76 8s. So it's a really, really hard card to find in a high grade. Now we're taking a look at Beckett. So all you have to do is here is click pop report, and you do need to have an account on Beckett's website, 100% free to create, but just create your account before you go over here and then you can start seeing the pops. So first thing you have to do is select your sport. So I'm going to click baseball, set name 1951 Bowman, and then player name, which is Mays. And then you can see their pop report right here for the Willie Mays rookie card. So Beckett has graded 305 of these, and their highest grade right now is an 8.5, where they have 2 of those right there. So you can see how all of these are built out across over here. Pretty simple and really easy to use. Last one we're going to be taking a look at is SGC. So website is gosgc.com, and again, click pop report. So first thing you need to do is put in your set name. So I'm put in 1951 Bowman. And then you'll see all the different sets. So I'm going to be doing baseball. Awesome. So now you have to sort by the card itself. I'm just going to Control F and do Mays. And you can see with Willie Mays that there's been 534 graded, and there's been 1 9, 10 8.5s, 7 8s. So with SGC, they put all their half grades under here, unlike PSA where they put qualifiers or the plus. And on Beckett, you can see they also put in their half grades. So a little bit of difference between each site itself. But they also have the A for authentic. PSA does as well over here with authentic. And Beckett doesn't have the authentic on here, but they start with a very low 1.0, as do the others. So this is a really easy way to see the pop. You can see there's 500 here, There is 189 here, so let's see 700, and there's about 1500 here. So there's been 2200 that have been graded between the 3 different services. Let's say there's another couple hundred at least out there, but this card is pretty scarce itself by having that low value pop report, and it's a good way to determine how many cards are out in the market for these cards. If you take a look at some of the modern day printed stuff, the pop reports are absolutely insane compared to this vintage, and that's part of the reason why I collect vintage cards quite a bit. Anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see me cover in a future video. Also, I have a Discord group as well in the description, so make sure to check that out and join the community. We're all here to help you out with learning how to invest or buy sports cards, any questions with grading and anything along lines with that. Someone in the group will always help you out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in another video.